Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Tuesday, June 9th, 2015. We're dealing with another stormy day today as a cold front attempts to move through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. This morning we have temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 60s along the immediate coast, basically around Long Island and southern Connecticut, showing that influence of the Atlantic on our temperatures. The rest of the suburbs range from the mid to upper 60s. Meanwhile, in the urban areas, we have temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Dew points are in the mid to upper 60s, making for a rather humid morning, but some areas of fog and low clouds in place. And we do have some showers and a few isolated thunderstorms lifting northeast through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. These thunderstorms are weak, but these showers are capable of producing some heavy downpours. They are rather scattered, so most locations will miss out on these showers this morning, but if you do drive into one of these showers, do take your time, as they will be capable of producing heavy downpours, reducing visibility below 2 miles. And that's pretty much going to be the story for today. We're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms develop throughout the region today. Now, I do not expect a widespread severe thunderstorm threat, but my concern is that any of these thunderstorms that do become severe, well, they'll be rather powerful. They'll be capable of strong wind gusts over 60 miles per hour, hail, very heavy downpours, frequent lightning, and yes, there is a threat for an isolated tornado. Now, what's key here when we take a look at the infrared satellite picture is that this cold front is going to be weakening. But you see this trough here? It's right here. It's basically shifting or tilting into a negative position. Now, what that basically means is that the trough is aligned from northwest to southeast. Why is this important? Well, when the trough goes negative like that, it leads to more stronger winds veering from the surface to the upper levels, which supports a better potential for severe thunderstorms. Stating that, this trough is going to be tilting negative a little bit too far east for it to have a widespread impact on our region. It's more for New England and, let's say, the Mohawk River Valley and portions of Lake Champlain and up towards northern New York and northern New England and the St. Lawrence River Valley. Still, I can't rule out an isolated severe thunderstorm in this environment. Certainly, showers and thunderstorms will be a threat throughout the day. Not all of them will be severe, but again, my concern is that one or two of those thunderstorms that do become severe, well, they'll be pretty powerful. So we'll have to watch that very carefully through the afternoon. And if you do drive into or happen to be around a strong to severe thunderstorm, do take cover, take precautions, and stay safe. Once this cold front moves through, we have high pressure and control for the next 2 days, and then things get rather interesting for the northern mid-Atlantic, starting on Friday and continuing on through this weekend with a rather active weather pattern. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance from the Penn State UL website using the European model guidance. Again, for today, high pressure, should I say the cold front will move through. Here's that negatively tilted trough I was talking about. Again, it's aligning itself a little bit too far east to have a widespread impact on our weather, but still, a few of those thunderstorms could be rather strong. Looking for showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s along the immediate coast, basically Long Island and the New York City metro. Looking for lower to mid 80s over the Delaware River Valley. For tomorrow, high pressure will take control with a west to southwesterly wind. Look for scattered cloud cover, the potential for some low-level fog in the morning. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s for lows, lower to mid 80s for highs in the New York City metropolitan area, and mid to upper 80s for highs in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. On Thursday, a very weak cold front will attempt to move through the region. For the most part, I'm looking at dry conditions, but I can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm over the region. Temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, mid to upper 80s along the immediate coast, and upper 80s to lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley. Now, with the dew points being in the 60s, watch out for that heat index to be ranging in the mid to upper 90s. It's going to feel like a very hot day on Thursday, and any thunderstorm that does develop will be a nice cooling effect for the region. on Friday, that cold front lifts back to the north. It will kind of waver around the region, and that's pretty much what we're dealing with here is these weak boundaries. It's not really much of a cold front as there isn't a very strong polar air mass in play here just yet. So what we're dealing with are these low weak disturbances along a stationary old boundary with temperatures on Friday in the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, lower to mid 80s for highs along the immediate coast, mid to upper 80s everywhere else, with humid conditions and a threat for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Again, we're talking about anywhere from a 20 to 40% chance of a shower or thunderstorm on Thursday, on Friday, and then again on Saturday. Another cold front will attempt to move through with around 40% chance of a thunderstorm. Temperatures again remaining rather muggy with low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. High temperatures in the mid 80s along the immediate coast, upper 80s to lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley, with humidity on the rise. That's going to lead to a heat index again in the mid to upper 90s very easily. And then on Sunday, high pressure is in control from the Canadian Maritimes. That's going to lead to some cooler weather conditions for the New York City metropolitan area, but still hot for the Philadelphia metropolitan area. We're looking at mid to upper 60s for lows in the New York City metro, lower to mid 70s in the Philadelphia metro. Meanwhile, high temperatures in the lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast and mid to upper 80s in the suburbs around New York City, and then upper 80s to lower 90s in the Philadelphia metro itself on through southeastern Pennsylvania. So see, we have that cooling effect from northeast to southwest. On Monday, another cold front attempts to move through with a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Look for temperatures to range from the lower to mid 70s for lows, high temperatures in the mid 80s for highs, and upper 80s to lower 90s in the Delaware River Valley. So that's your forecast for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Thank you for following NY and JPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.